Okay. Yesterday we went for a drive and trying out some of the settings and things on this Pocket 3. And when I put them through the editor later, there was some stuff I wasn't happy with. So I thought, righto, we've made some adjustments to settings. And I thought, well, we'll go out and we'll have another crack. Different day, but the time is similar. It's 2:31. Yesterday it was sort of about quarter to 3, I think. So, as you can see, the paddocks are greened up. Looks good. Here out at Baker's Junction. There's a trucking company over here on the left. There's a heap of newly shorn sheep over here on the right. Just come up here, the Riverview Golf Club, Country Club on the right hand side. Done a few gigs in there over the time. We've had a fair bit of rain over the last few weeks, and everything is greened up nicely at the moment. He says as he points the camera at a gravel bank. Nice little dam in there. A nice green apron to the road, and then the trees beyond that. And the laws are such, I think that if the farmer wanted to clear any of those trees, nope, not allowed to. I was playing the countryside out there. So now there's a dam in there. They look more like soaks than dams. They're level with there's no build up around them, but we were talking about these trees yesterday about they look really quite nice. But you wouldn't want to run off the road and hit one, or two, or three. There's our road to the left coming up down here. One of those dams down there. See how it's dead flat around the edges. It looks as though it's been cut in and dug in, but doesn't have the banks on it. Shetlands. Look like miniature draft horses. And that place there, it's looking down over the river down there. Well, I'm thinking there's probably the Kalgan River down there. That's a big house. There's our little horses. Yeah, that's looking down over Oyster Harbour. Come down an Annoyances road. Go and check out Kalgan Heights. Fly over there. Nice little block. I wondered why they called it Kalgan Heights, but we're going up a hill, so it looked pretty flat from back there, but we'll come back down and check the other side out of the way. Some rather ornate buildings through here. Doesn't matter which way you go, it's no through roads. So it is a closed estate. giving us a cul-de-sac around a tree. So I'll go up the other end here and have a look at that as well. Let's say by the housing that's in here, this would be rather exclusive estate. And that's looking down over the harbour. Hidden away like that one, and then some of them are quite open. Tide's out at the moment. There'll be quite a view when the tide's in. And now we're heading back towards Lower King. And again, the tide's out, as it was yesterday. again. In the house, when I first started coming up, this was all a vacant block of land through here. Then all of a sudden I saw the steel frame going up, then the blue cladding for inside, and that's what it's become. As we reach the esplanade. Got a few pelicans here on the jetty today. People bring their dogs down here to exercise. Guy's chucking balls for his dog. Saw the dog a minute ago. Maybe he's gone down to the water. Few pelicans out there. Place on the corner, it's a big house and it fully occupies the whole block. It's just been sold, just over $1 million. They were asking for it anyway. Look at this place over here, big glass fronted room there. That's a big place. I can remember back to the 60s and 70s when all this was just cow pasture through here. Yep, wasn't that long ago this place was just pasture. and what you can do with swamp. Okay, that'll do us just for the moment, I think. Of course, it's a Monday and it's 3:15, so of course, school's out, shopping's on, all those sorts of things. And we just might take a wander around to Emu Point. The car behind me is cursing because I'm going the same way as him. And I'm probably going slower than him. He's abandoned the chase, he has. Now that's a piece of land that's a bit strange. It used to be once upon a time, it was a drive-in theatre. And then that got bought and used as a nightclub, and then it got bought again and used as a church. And then that church has moved around to where we've just been, down a bit further back. This is Emu Point. Down here on the right hand side there's a caravan park, and I worked in there when I was 17 for a couple of weeks to earn some money to pay for a new motor, well, a motor, for an Austin A30 I had that I managed to blow up for the second time. There are a number of permanents in there. The place has recently been bought by the RAC, and the permanents have been told that they have to vacate. Now, some of these people have been there for a number of years, and that was their forever home, supposedly. So the dangers of living in a cabin on a caravan park when it changes hands. From the RAC's point of view, we will do our best, or we will do everything we can to help you find somewhere to relocate to, but you can't stay here. Zeros. Holidays in the summertime, this place is just a hive of activity. ago we were way over there. Some nice houses along here, all pointing down onto the water. Okay, let's go down there, eh? Fishing boats seem to be out at the moment. This old fellow, that's been there for years. Years and years and years. Through there is a statue of a seal, Sammy the seal. Used to be down here and was loved by everybody, and then some bastard came and mercilessly killed it. And the owner of the Kalgan Queen had that statue put there. Another pleasant spot where you can go along and park and enjoy the day. Along here is Lake Seppings, and between August and October every year, I put warning signs along the road asking us to take it easy, keep an eye open for turtles and things that are crossing from the lake on the right-hand side of the road here, across to the ocean on the left-hand side. It's the lake in there. Back in the 60s, that was a swamp. And then, as they used to do in those days, the swamp became basically a rubbish tip. Eventually, someone got to it and they decided to clean it up and turned it into this sanctuary. Thank goodness they did. It really is really nice in there. As we are coming to Middleton Beach. When I first bought this car back in 2005 and I bought it down here, right there, used to be a service station. 4 kilos, I think it was. This caravan park at the end used to be a council-owned park, and it was, you'd take your caravans in and you'd park on the beach, along the beach there. Now, of course, it's a big 4 and it costs you a fortune to be in there. All of this has just been recently renovated. Surf Lifesaving Club's just been renovated as well, cleaned up. Over on the right hand side of the road here, there was a hotel, and that was the Esplanade Hotel. It was bought by some people from Malaysia. They knocked it down to do something with it, and nothing ever happened. There is a new hotel going in there. The sign says so, new hotel coming soon. And that sign's been there for something like nearly 3 or 4 years now. So, don't believe what you read. This is your Sunday drive of choice, or Monday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday, or Friday, or Saturday. Just official lookout just there. Also a parking area here on the left hand side where we tend to come up, sit and either read a paper, listen to some music, sit back and have a snooze, or just look out over that. Couple of other little spots along here. It looks as though they've chopped some of the trees down so you can actually see. Surely not. Do I detect a touch of cynicism there? The fact of the matter is that all of this could be chopped back, I feel. Just chop the tops off it, that's all they need to do. It's not a car parking spot there, but then there is a walk down around from there as well, so. yet another one. But you can't see a damn thing when you get there. I have no idea what they're doing down there. It's been going on for a long time. But one thing I do know is when you're doing the trip around the mountain, as we call it, and we always tend to come here, go down past the Army Drill Hall and down to the harbour. The tugs are in, so I don't know when the ships are coming in. I had a drone and I set it up from here one day. I'd successfully flown it half an hour before, and it went rogue on me. It took off, it landed back there. I eventually found it, landed back there in that salvage yard, would you believe, of all things. It was a little bit too wrecked to salvage, as it turned out. And this is the new Albany Marina. When I say new, a few years now, but new compared to what it was 60 years ago, put it that way. Every Saturday they have a markets in there. That shed over there is the Port Theatre Company, I think it's called. I think it's called the Port Theatre Company. Albany Light Opera Company. Albany Light Opera and Theatre Company. Same thing as Port Theatre Company, isn't it, really? Albany Port Theatre Company, written on the end of the building. So you can call it whatever you want. Over there, little building is Has-Beens. It's a place where you can buy coffee and the likes. Coffee and cakes, very popular. This hotel has only just been built while we were waiting for the one down at Middleton Beach. Local fella got to and built this one. And he also built this place over on the right hand side, which is due south, which is like a pub. It's like a pub. Pub and eatery, meeting place. And this used to be a wooden jetty. And that little wooden jetty bit there, I believe, is part of the original jetty. And back in my day, which was the 60s, That's where the whaling boats used to tie up. They came in. Since then, they've built the groin wall around there. For some reason or other, that little platform there, which we could climb up not so long ago, has now been shut off. So there we are. I left home, I had no idea where I was going. Well, I had an idea, but decided I'm going to go for a drive. So let's see whether we can actually get something decent out of this. Thanks for coming with me. If you enjoyed this video, you might like to check out this video, or maybe browse this playlist. There are now over 800 videos just like these on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell, and we'll let you know when the next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button, comment, and feel free to share with your friends.